Today, we're talking about cholesterol. Is it really the villain everyone thinks it is? Or has it been misunderstood for decades?
Misunderstood? What's to worry about? I never worry about my cholesterol.
Barney, you don't have arteries.
Exactly. Finally, a body type that doesn't have to worry about heart disease.
Unfortunately for the rest of us, we do have to worry about it. But here's the good news. Cholesterol is actually a lot more complicated than most people realize.
Wait, you're telling me the thing I've been blaming for everything isn't completely evil?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. In this series, we're going to break down what cholesterol actually is, what numbers matter, what you can do to lower your risk of heart attack and stroke, and whether medications like statins are something you should consider. Later in the video, I'm going to reveal the protein that is now considered most associated with plaque formation in the human body and all of its detrimental effects. Let's dive in. It's the channel dedicated to health, fitness, longevity, and aquatic adventures for folks over 40. Welcome back to Motion Over Medicine with your host, PA Eric.
Can we also talk about my diet?
Barney, you don't eat anything.
0 carbs and 0 calories is the way to go.
When people hear the word cholesterol, many immediately think cholesterol is bad. But that isn't quite true. Cholesterol is actually something your body needs to survive. Every single cell in your body contains cholesterol. Your body uses it to make hormones, vitamin D, and bile acids that help you digest fat. The problem is not cholesterol itself. The problem is when certain particles that carry cholesterol through your bloodstream build up in the wrong places, especially inside the walls of your arteries. Think of cholesterol like cargo being transported around your body. The cholesterol isn't the truck, it's the package inside the truck. The trucks are called lipoproteins. The two names most people have heard of are LDL and HDL. LDL is often called bad cholesterol, and HDL is often called good cholesterol, but those names are a little oversimplified. I remember an instructor in pharmaceutical sales training telling us to associate the L in LDL with the word lousy. So LDL is typically referred to as the bad cholesterol. LDL actually stands for low density lipoprotein. Its job is to carry cholesterol from your liver out to tissues that need it. That's useful. The problem is when there are too many LDL particles circulating for too long. Those particles can enter the artery wall, trigger inflammation, and contribute to plaque buildup. Over many years, that plaque can narrow arteries or rupture, causing a blood clot that leads to a heart attack or stroke. It can also clog arteries in the extremities, causing a condition called peripheral artery disease. You've probably heard the word atherosclerosis before, which is the fancy medical term used to generally describe plaque that is built up in your arteries. So, getting down to the bare bones, what are we really worried about with high cholesterol? This is essentially it. A clogged artery to the heart that can cause a lack of blood flow to heart muscle, that's a heart attack. A sudden lack of blood flow to brain tissue, called an ischemic stroke, which is the most prevalent type of stroke, and compromised circulation of blood to extremities, which is referred to as peripheral artery disease. Generally speaking, these are the main conditions we're concerned about when trying to control our cholesterol.
So LDL isn't evil. It serves a greater good, but the delivery trucks can get stuck in the artery wall, eventually creating the artery plaque.
That's actually a pretty good analogy, Barney.
I knew I was smart. I just needed someone with a medical degree to translate it.
I want to take a moment to offer you a guide I created called 25 Simple Habits That Add Healthy Years to Your Life. This is a list I compiled of 25 simple habits you can incorporate into your daily routine to help you live a longer, healthier life. Many of my future videos will be based off of it, but that's not a reason to wait for the Cliff Notes version of these ideas. There's a link in my channel description. Click it, receive the guide for free, and enjoy. Now, let's talk about HDL, the so-called good cholesterol. HDL helps transport cholesterol away from tissues and back to the liver where it can be processed. But here's something important. Having a high HDL number does not automatically cancel out a high LDL number. For years, we focused heavily on HDL because higher levels were associated with lower heart disease risk. But research has shown that simply raising HDL with medications does not necessarily reduce heart attacks. The biggest focus today is on lowering the particles that contribute to artery plaque, especially LDL and another marker called ApoB.
Apo what?
ApoB. It's a protein found in the particles most likely to contribute to plaque buildup. For many patients, ApoB can give us an even better picture of cardiovascular risk than cholesterol numbers alone. So, ApoB is now widely considered the main structural protein on atherogenic lipoprotein particles.
So you're telling me a cholesterol report might not tell the whole story?
Exactly. That's one of the biggest misunderstandings about cholesterol. The next question people always ask is, what cholesterol number is dangerous? And the answer is, it depends on the person. Someone who's already had a heart attack, has diabetes, has a strong family history of early heart disease, or has other risk factors may need a much lower LDL goal than someone who has a low overall risk. Medicine is not about treating a number on a piece of paper. It's about treating a person's overall risk.
So my cholesterol number doesn't get to decide my fate.
No, it's just one piece of a much bigger puzzle.
Good. Because my cholesterol number and my age are both classified as ancient.
You're literally a skeleton.
I still look good.
In this 3-part series, we're going to talk about the foods that actually affect cholesterol, whether eggs are really dangerous, what exercises make the biggest difference, and when cholesterol medications can truly be life-saving. Click here for part 2 of the series. And remember, sometimes motion is truly the best medicine. See you in part 2.